Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Michael Young, and today we're gonna update you on my 2-cup method and what actually happened and what went down. So let's get right into it. As far as physical goes, let me give you a little quick story. I don't wanna make this video too long, okay? As far as physical manifestations go, the same day that I went to make the video, before I made the video, I had already made some physical action towards what I wanted to happen. A better business, a bigger business. Plain and short, I did a lot of cold calling to a lot of old clients of mine, got in contact with over half of them, and really what had happened was seeds were planted when I talked to half of those clients. A lot of them are out of town, a lot of them are doing different things, but despite not getting any sales or getting any training sessions booked, what I did feel was a sense of excitement towards that action. Even though nothing had happened, it was great catching up with my clients, and I don't know, it seemed like even though, again, nothing had happened in front of me, things were happening in the bigger picture. Okay, so to fast forward, then I made the video, had a lot of good energy going into the video. Matter of fact, I just saw the video on YouTube, and like I said to you in the first video, I wanted to make this video, so I went ahead and just made it. And right after making the video, about an hour or two after making the video, an impulse had came through, and I decided to let my clients, my current clients, know that some of my pricing was promotional, just because I was just promoting business and just trying to get more business, more volume, more training. One of the clients that I had contacted was all about it, and right there on the spot, she ended up buying over a half a year's worth of training, right there on the spot, right over the text message. And I would pop up the text and stuff, but I'm not really good with editing just yet, but sooner or later I will be. Anyway, so it was kind of weird, because not only had I never had a client of mine buy that much training, but it happened so quick. I don't know if I could blame that on the 2-cup method or whatever, but all I know is that things already were showing me proof that my manifestation, that my goal was going to come to life. Okay, so over the past couple of weeks, it's been about a month. It's been about a little over a month now. Again, not a lot has happened. I had a training session with a prior client that I hadn't seen in over a year last week, and it went really well. She's going to sign up for once a week, so that's some new business there. I have some continuing business that is going on with some more clients that have been a little bit slow as far as they've been busy. They're only really training once a week, and maybe skipping weeks if they have vacation. Anyway, I'm blabbling on. Anyway. Despite, again, when I say physical, I'm really saying that for a reason. Despite the physical aspect of things, a lot internally, and again, and through the universe, I know is happening. And let me explain why, real brief, and then I'll get to the questions that were asked. One reason why I know that a lot is happening, just in my habits towards my goal. I'm a personal trainer, but I also work out myself. So I have a goal that I want to share with you right now. That is, I'm going to be competing in my first show, my first physique show, the end of September. So I'm really excited for that. And it almost, I feel like I have this attraction towards that all of a sudden now. And for the last 3-4 weeks, I've been almost beating it into my subconscious, and now it's like second nature. I just came back from the gym. Now it's like second nature, which is awesome. But again, I feel like this is going to be the start, possibly, potentially, to my business. Because we've all heard the saying, you have to walk it before you talk it. And although that I have been training for over 2 years and I've had some very good success, I think for me to get to that next level, I'm going to need to start walking in another direction, maybe a different approach. So my training has been around the clock. My nutrition has been around the clock, and I haven't been this focused for the last couple of years as far as myself and my own training. So I feel like maybe the 2-cup method has a little bit to do with that, because I know ultimately when you invest in yourself and invest in your development, others around you are going to follow and they're going to want to invest in you. So I think that's actually from a guy that I follow, Kai Green, for those of you that like bodybuilding. He just pretty much, I'll say it again, invest in yourself to make others invest in your development. Invest in your development to make others invest in it as well. So yeah, guys, so as far as the response, the update of the video, the method is going great. I think it's all about your perception, and what this has done is started to mold my perception to attain that business. You can't just up and run a business, own a huge business. You have to be mentally stable, obviously physically, financially. There has to be other things in place, and that's what I believe, what I know the 2-cup method is starting to make happen right now. So it's super exciting. I get the chills just talking about it. First off, before I go into any questions, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody out there that's following the channel, that is just commenting on the videos, liking the video, looking at my other videos. Let me tell you something, that is truly motivating to me. And it's funny because what I'm trying to do is motivate others. But again, you guys giving me that feedback, giving me that support is truly motivating, and it inspires me to just kick it into just the highest gear I ever had and make a new gear and really get my dreams done and just share it with the world. So I really want to humbly thank you from the bottom of my heart. And again, let's keep this journey, this process going. Trust the process, and it's going to be a beautiful journey. It's going to be a beautiful journey. Anyway, lastly, I want to get to some of the questions. There were a lot of questions hot out here. Okay, it's hot. I tried to pick a beautiful spot in nature. I was set up my camera forever, and I was like, oh, I was nervous to do this video, and now I'm just gonna let it flow. I'm just gonna let it go, okay? I was just nervous because I felt like a lot of people wanted to see things, and at first I almost went back into that old setting. I have nothing to show, but I do have a lot to show, and really it's just the energy of what's coming. But getting to questions, a lot of people asked, what if I spill water? What if I use plastic cups? What if I did it, can I do it twice? Can I do 3 things with 1 wish? And let me just tell you this, okay? This is just a general statement. Whatever you think will happen, okay? So, despite if you used a plastic cup, if you wrote on the cup, if you spilled the water, those are all things that are irrelevant to just believing in your goal and getting it done, okay? They're all really good questions, don't get me wrong, but on the same hand, the point I'm trying to make is that there are gonna be times where things aren't gonna go exactly from the textbook, so to speak. They're not gonna be cut and dry. They're gonna look a little different. Hence my whole explanation of what's going on, how I believe my manifestation is coming to life. It's gonna happen in different ways that you won't really understand at first, but again, you have to hold that belief. People would think 2 cups, pouring water into another cup, drinking it, and having something come into your reality is just blasphemy. They wouldn't believe it at all. But again, it is what you make it. So if you wake up every day and you think positive thoughts towards what you want, then you're gonna get those. I talked a little bit about this in my last video, or one of my last videos. It was having a goal, and if you had a tally on how many positive thoughts versus how many negative thoughts you had put towards that goal, then I would think that that scale would kind of show you, you know, the more you think good thoughts towards it, the sooner you're gonna get it. But if you think bad thoughts, then the bad thoughts are just gonna weigh it down. It's gonna slow down that process. Same thing goes into this whole manifestation. If you want something and you did this challenge, but an hour later or a day later, you're thinking negatively on it, then the chances are it's not like you're not gonna get it, but you're slowing down that process. And trust me, the universe can work really slow when you don't work with it. Yeah, I think that answers that question. A couple other questions, let me think. I think that was kind of the basis of all the questions. They were more technical, really, than anything else. But yeah, that's pretty much the update video, guys. But I do want to say this: keep believing. If you had tried the 2-cup method and you don't think it's working, then I want to tell you something that I've already said. Don't not believe it because you don't see it. At the end of the day, we are all here for the journey, and as soon as we attain that goal, we want another journey that leads up to a goal. So again, trust the process, believe in whatever you want will come to reality, and have positive thoughts towards it. And lastly, make action towards it. So if you want to go somewhere and you want to do something, maybe you don't have the money yet, but you can find ways to make the money, or you can find ways to save the money, or you can find different things and think positively towards different outlets to get you towards where you want to go, versus just saying, I don't have the funds, I don't have the ability. Okay, then how can we get it? That's the newest thing. I don't? Okay, how can? So thanks again, guys, for watching the video. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope it's helpful. I hope I answered your questions. I'm gonna keep you guys up to date. Trust me, I'm gonna keep you up to date, and I'm gonna show you what we are gonna get from this manifestation, this 2-cup. I don't think it's gonna stop. I think it's gonna lead on to another, and to another, and to another, and to another, because that's what life's about. You're supposed to have the fruits of life. You're supposed to have everything, not just the gym, but the relationships, the friendships, the investments towards, helping the world, the investments towards helping yourself, towards helping your family, whatever it is. It's all one big circle of love. Thanks for tuning into the channel. Again, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Michael Young, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a great day.